Am I getting a Cybertruck? No, probably not. But save this video, save it, because the referral program is back. We're going to talk about the referral program in a minute at the closer to the end, and how the old system worked and how it should have worked. But first, let's talk about the new one. The referral program is back. You can get $1,000 off your purchase, but for a limited time only. And when you do that, I get a $500 store credit. That's pretty cool. And unlike the previous referral program, I can use it to buy anything. I can use it to get merch, just like before, supercharging miles, premium connectivity, FSD, things like that. Can do all that. But this time you could also just use it like cash. You could buy power walls. You could buy a solar roof, I guess. You could buy a Cybertruck. That's where we are now. So, yeah, I'd like to get one. I sure would. And all I would need at today's $100,000 price is 200 referrals. Ooh, that's steep. Well, maybe it's going to go down to 80,000 soon, so that would be 160 referrals, and maybe it'll go down all the way to 60,000. Not in the next 12 months, I bet, but if it would, I'd only need 120 referrals. That isn't that many. Do I need a Cybertruck? No, of course not. Do I have a place to park one? Yes, kind of, but that's not the point, is it? The point is that you guys want some great new content, and how am I supposed to do that without a very own Cybertruck for myself? That's not very convincing, but it would still be a lot of fun, and it really works. You can help me out on the channel that way. So now is the best time. It is the best time for me or anyone to get a Cybertruck. You're not going to be swarmed as much as you would have in the previous, 9 months, 10 months of delivery, but you'll still get some love and attention. All the early kinks have been worked out, and I'm not here to kink shame unless kink shaming is your kink, in which case that was very naughty of you. That's a long story. Doesn't matter. You get to enjoy, if you get it now, if you get it in the future, you get to enjoy all the iterative improvements that have come along the way. And today you are 9, 10 months closer to FSD than ever before. Would be nice to have. I will say I'm a little concerned about the prospect of licensing FSD to other manufacturers if this is how much training and configuration it takes to just port FSD onto a vehicle that is a different shape. I would have thought, based on how effortless it appeared from the S to the X to the 3 to the Y, sounds like a song, that it would have been easier. But I guess I was mistaken. So let's talk about the old version. The old version, the only version of the referral program I've ever known, gave you points that you would get when you would get a referral. Those points could be redeemed for not very many things. You could get supercharging miles, which I have been using to get to events. Thank you for that. Thank you to everyone who used my referral code. You are a big part of the reason I'm able to do all these long drives without going broke. You could use it for merch, which I never did. Yeah, never did. I did use it to get the wall charger when I went to 220. That was great. Before that, I used the mobile connector, which wasn't even included, but I did get one from a friend who had a spare. Thank you, Ryan, for that. And then what else did you get? Oh, you could use it to bump up your place in line to get the Cybertruck. You could use it to get a factory tour, which I did. That's a great benefit. What a great benefit. It costs you nothing. You're already doing those tours for VIPs, friends and family, visiting dignitaries. I know because I asked. When I went to my factory tour earlier this year with Kelly, Bert, and Jeff, I asked when did this restart? And they said, ages ago, like a year ago. Okay, well, I did get to go to one. That's a good use for those kinds of points. So what else? What it wasn't, though, was a way to buy a car. That had been a thing in the past when the Model 3 was launched and they really needed to move units, but it wasn't anymore. So a while back, months ago, the program was canceled. And it was canceled. Elon said, it's just too expensive. Even though it's just store credit, it's expensive. Never mind that the merch has like a 500 to 1,000% markup. Never mind that Supercharging miles are calculated at retail rather than wholesale costs. Those are good dollars there. Never mind that tours cost very little. It was still just too expensive. And it was capped at 12 per year, I think. So if you referred over 12, you wouldn't get any points. So what I suggested at the time, didn't make a dedicated video about it, though I considered it, I figured it would just be whining, was to lessen the points. Instead of giving 10,000 points per referral, give 1,000 points. There, 90% cheaper. Well, that's not a very big benefit. Okay, then just give a t-shirt, give something. Restrict what the points can be used for to things that only have infinite margin. Things like event tickets. You could use your points to get into the Cybertruck delivery event. I did not have points at the time. I had not been an owner long enough to have a referral ID to use to get one for long enough. I could not participate in that particular promo. But any event in the future, I don't care how many points it costs, I would have gone. And, take off the cap. So it's not 12. It can be infinite referrals because it's just points. Heck, just invite the top 100 or 1,000 referrers for an event, or at least give them priority. That costs nothing. Those are the people you want to have there. Those are the people who are out there fighting the fight. We're the ones who should be at those events. The people who are giving the most. And I appreciate that, yes, I have a unique opportunity having a presence on X and YouTube that allows me to get referrals while other people don't. That's what I do. I have no other way to get into the factory. I have no other way to get into tours. Maybe that will change. We'll find out perhaps on 1010. I'd love to see a ticket I could purchase with my points for 1010, but I'm under 30,000 points remaining, and 30,000's been the cutoff in the past. We'll see. So yeah, restrict it to events, but keep it going. Don't you want to know who the best referrers are? Don't you want to know who your biggest advocates are? But it's back, and it's generous, and it's a good deal. So please, if you are thinking about buying one, think about using my code. The thing is, you only get to be a first customer once. Once you're in the ecosystem, if you go to buy a second car, you get yourself as the referrer. You get to be your own referrer. So once these credits that I'm getting, or dollars in this case, store credit, are only good once per human. You can't come back and buy 6 more using my referral code. I mean, you could try. I don't think it would work. If this is a pyramid scheme, we're going to run out of customers. Eventually, it'll run out because everyone will have already had one. If there was a referral credit for Toyota, and it was only good for someone the first time they bought a Toyota, not many people would be getting that credit because at some point in your life, most people have owned a Toyota. I don't know what to tell you, but that's what we do. So I'm going to put this back up. These are some ways to support me. You can become a patron on Patreon. You can become a subscriber on X. You can become a YouTube channel member. You can use my Tesla referral ID to get $1,000 off for a limited time. And right now they do still have the veteran discount, which does stack. You get another $1,000 off for being a veteran. What a great time to buy a car. Very exciting. And what else? Yeah, I would say that that probably covers it. Let me think. I guess that's it. So what did I miss? What did I misunderstand? Are you looking to help out? I mean, you could make a one-time donation through PayPal. That link is in the description. But whatever you do, like, subscribe, and stay tuned, stay juicy, and I cannot wait to hear from you, clever robots, on the next one.